Good morning and welcome to the What's Up London show. I'm your host, Jennifer Slay. Before we get started, I'd like to recognize and acknowledge my ancestors that came before me, allowing me to be here today. I also acknowledge that London is located on the traditional lands of the Anishinaabe, Haudenosaunee, the Napawak, and Ottawandaran peoples, and that I am privileged to be able to call this land home. Today's show is quite diverse in topics. We have a guest talking about neighborhood development, guests talking about financial institutions, guests talking about small business, and a naturopath. You want to stay tuned because there's quite a number of ways that you can get involved to support the community as well as yourself. So have you ever wished you could have a say with regards to what happens in your community? Or do you have ideas to improve the community? Our first guest is the Manager of Neighbourhood Development and Support for the City of London. Karen Oldham is here to talk about the launch of the 5th annual Neighbourhood Decision Making program. Let's hear more. Hello, Karen, and welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. So please share with us of the exciting launch of the 5th annual neighborhood program that's going on.
We're really happy to be bringing the 5th annual Neighborhood Decision Making program. It just kicked off March 21st. So we've had a couple weeks going now, and we're seeing all kinds of ideas flowing into our registration process. So we're excited. I think it's going to be a really good year this year.
Awesome. So this is the 5th year. Can you tell us exactly what it is? What is the program?
Sure. So this is a program where Londoners can actually submit ideas to us and have a bit of a say on how we spend our municipal budget. So we have $250,000. We do split that into sort of 5 areas of the city. So each area will spend up to $50,000. And ideas can range from as small as $10, I guess, although we've never had that, all the way up to $30,000. So any project that can fit into that budget that has to do with bringing neighbors together and participation and making our city more vibrant, we're welcoming those. And once all those ideas come in and they pass feasibility, so we just make sure that there's something that we can actually do and they fit the budget. Then they go on a ballot for a vote in June 25th, and Londoners across the city hopefully will come out and vote either in person or virtually through our website, get involved, and we'll find out who the winners are and implement those next year.
That's so awesome. That's wonderful. So can you give us an example of what an idea might be that comes through?
Sure. So many people will have seen some of the ideas around the city from the last 4 seasons. There's a beautiful mosaic on sort of King and Adelaide area that you may have seen welcoming people to the Old East. We have butterfly gardens, we have little libraries, outdoor skating rinks. There's a mural project that's under the bridge on Richmond. So lots of art, lots of parks. We do have some traffic related things, although those are more difficult for us to implement. So it's a wide range. People like to help the environment, see pathways connected and interpretive signage and all kinds of things.
And who can actually submit the ideas? Is it just 18 plus?
No, I'm so glad you asked. We would love to see more ideas from children and youth. Anyone can participate. So, we've had some school classes sort of use it as a unit and participate that way and enter some ideas. And then on vote day as well, it's a great opportunity for kids to learn about our democratic process and go and actually vote and, X off their favorite ideas on the ballot. So please, London, listen and have your kids involved. It's such a great opportunity.
And how long do they have to be able to do this, to send in their ideas?
So it's a fairly simple process, so it doesn't take them long to fill it out, and they have until April 29th, so we've got a few more weeks. And then we do a lot of work with them to finesse a nice little one-pager promoting their idea, and then put that online for everyone to see before the vote in June.
Oh, that's great. And where can they go to get the application?
So we've got a couple of options. The most popular is getinvolved.london.ca/NDM, standing for Neighbourhood Decision Making, or any public library. So our libraries are really supportive, and they've got paper copies, plus they have computers. So if people watching don't have a computer, they can certainly access that at the library.
Perfect. Thank you so much for being here, Karen. And this is an exciting idea. So glad that it's happening. And London, get involved, have your voice heard.
Thank you so much for having me. Bye-bye.
Bye.
This program is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Your happy place. Easy 1013, the perfect music mix.
Carbon monoxide is a deadly gas you can't see, smell, or taste.
Homes with fuel-burning appliances and/or attached garages must have working CO alarms installed outside all sleeping areas.
Don't let the silent killer get you. Install working CO alarms today.
When you're online, Rogers TV on YouTube shares news and events from your community. Like messages from local leaders, updates on the latest health news, local business presenting their new offerings, and how our local communities are working their way through these unprecedented times. Visit and subscribe to Rogers TV on YouTube for the latest local information.
For more information about the vaccine and eligibility, visit healthunit.com. To book an appointment, call the number on your screen or book online at covidvaccinelm.ca.
This is Rogers TV.
Welcome back. When you hear people talk about financial institutions, do you think about diversity or equity and inclusion? Do you think about social purpose? Well, our guests from Libro Credit Union are proud to be part of a push for change. Please welcome Rhonda Choya and Janet Johnson. Hello, Janet. Hello, Rhonda, and welcome to the show.
Good morning, Jen.
Hi there. Nice to be here.
Hi. So last month, I put a call out to the community for Women of Excellence. And I heard from Libro Credit Union with regards to some women who are doing some phenomenal things. And so we said, come on to the show. And here they are. So here you are. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So tell us a little bit more about Libro.
Why don't you jump in, Janet?
Sure. Well, Libro is a purpose-based credit union. Libro is a B Corp and committed to using business as a force for good. Really what drew me to Libro is that we want to make a positive impact in the communities that we serve. And in particular, we focus on making an impact on the areas of what we call our pillars, which are financial resilience, housing, employment, and local food accessibility. And actually in 2021, Libro contributed $1.4 million in direct funding to over 100 community organizations and 34 students. And definitely unique because of our cooperative nature and cooperative values. And maybe you can expand a little bit on that, Rhonda.
Yeah, certainly. So one of the things that's unique is people don't always understand about a credit union is we are a cooperative. So what that means is that our customers, which we call owners, are members of our credit union. They are also shareholders. So in the world of financial industry, what that means is there is no conflict between our customers and our shareholders. Any strategies that we drive, we are with those two key stakeholders in mind and in our community. Everything stays right here in Southwestern Ontario. That's where our members come from, that's where we're rooted, and that's where we give back to our communities. And so that's a very unique model. And we also, from a credit union perspective, two of our women leaders are not on the call today, but Carol Normando, she leads our advice and service delivery group. And that means that we offer deep financial services and coaching to not only personal owners who want mortgages or loans or deposits, but we also offer mutual funds and investments and great financial advice. And we also offer commercial and agriculture lending. And Libro Credit Union is actually, from a credit union perspective, one of the largest agricultural lenders in Canada.
Okay, so in terms of leadership, women in leadership, tell us a little bit about Libro and women in leadership here in Southwestern Ontario.
Yeah, so I'm super proud of our organization. We celebrated International Women's Day a little while ago. And Libro, 50% of our executive leadership team or C-suite roles are women. And within that, each one of the women in those roles have diverse experience that they bring to the table. 45% of our board of directors are also women, and 73% of our managers are also women. Now, in fairness, so we've had some great success there, and we have a ways to go as well. And I know, Janet, you had some insights into how can we further this agenda for any organization?
Yeah, I think, first of all, I would say, having women and voices in those leadership roles with different perspectives certainly makes our community and organization stronger. Having that broad range of perspectives is a strength and makes us have better and more balanced decisions. But there is certainly a ways to go. When I think of my role as the CFO, I know if you ask most kids to picture a CFO, they would probably picture a man first, and that bias is built in. Even focusing on accounting in university, I probably didn't really picture myself in this role, even though in your mind that you're capable, you internalize what you see. And so I think there's still a long way to go to improve, and I love my job, and I really do hope that in the future, when you ask a kid to picture a CFO, that it's a 50-50 toss-up of whether that's a man or a woman.
It is so important to have diversity throughout the whole organization. So frontline all the way up, and it just makes for a more wholesome, fulsome type of organization. So it's wonderful to hear that about Libro. Really appreciate you both being here. Thank you for doing what you do. And I'm hoping that people see this and inquire and come in to your institution to really be part of the community.
This program is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Huron Flooring offers a vast selection of pre-finished hardwood floors in a variety of colors, textures, widths, and finishes. We also provide resanding and refinishing of your existing flooring and stairs. Visit us at Huron Flooring, 782 York Street in London.
Jeff from Chillin' and Grillin' with Jeff. We're back for season 3. We've had the opportunity to see some great backyards and have some great barbecue. Join us, Chillin' and Grillin' with Jeff.
Night's action on Rogers TV.
Being stuck in your home during this pandemic also means you have a home. Waiting in line for groceries means you have money for groceries. The isolation, being broke and totally scared about what's next. I was feeling that before this crisis. People say we're in this together, but me, I've got no one.
Youth who have aged out of the child welfare system are in danger of falling further through the cracks because of today's crisis. They need your support. Please give today at helpyouthnow.ca.
You're watching Rogers TV, London.
Welcome back. Over the last 2 to 3 years, we have really learned about the importance of supporting local businesses. Our next guest has created a microeconomy that supports local businesses called Locorum Inc. The bonus, its new platform rewards customers for supporting small local businesses. You're going to want to hear about this. Hello, Jeff, and welcome to the show.
Good morning, Jennifer. Thanks for having me.
No problem. So please tell us about Locorum. I read a bit about it and it seems absolutely phenomenal.
Oh yeah, thank you. We're pretty excited about it. It's so Locorum, you can think of Locorum kind of like online shopping, but for services with the world's best rewards program attached to it. If you need to hire a service provider, you can jump on Locorum and you can actually find hundreds of service providers. You can see verified reviews from other members. You can quickly contact them for quotes or hire them right away through the platform. The best part about it, though, is when you're a Locorum member, you actually earn cash back every single time you hire someone on the platform. So, you know, it's not a small amount either for stuff like home renos or maybe refinancing a mortgage. You earn a few $1,000s in cash back. So you can take the edge off home prices right now.
So if I hire someone through Locorum, I get money back or I get points or something like that towards another service.
No points. We don't mess around with points. Points are always confusing. It's cash back. So you actually, when you become a member of Locorum, you get our branded Locorum MasterCard. And every single time you hire someone on the platform, we just automatically load the rewards right on your card. So if you were to buy a house, say for instance, and hire your realtor, mortgage broker, maybe do a little bit of home renos, you could probably earn close to $10,000 in cash back.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So how did this get started? Because it's fairly new. Is that correct?
Yeah, we just launched the beta version of the platform in January. We were a marketing company before. And one of the things we really quickly noticed was that for products, there's so many solutions for businesses to get online. Shopify, Amazon, Etsy, there's lots of plug and play solutions. But for service-based businesses, you really have to build your own website, learn Google ads, learn Facebook ads. It's, a huge amount of time and commitment, and it's very difficult to maintain. So we wanted to create something that you could just sort of plug and play. It takes like less than 15 minutes to set up, and you have a ton of control over how much you pay for acquiring new customers. We really wanted to give businesses the time back to spend on their customers and much less learning things that are kind of irrelevant to their business.
Yeah, and small businesses really need that support, especially just coming out of the pandemic now, right? They need that support. And so how can small businesses become involved in this?
So it's super easy. Just go to locorum.ca. You can sign up your small business on the platform. Like I said, it takes about 15 minutes. You have to be a Canadian small business to join, and that's it.
That seems so easy. And so one of the things that you mentioned was that reviews, everybody is a verified, anyone who leaves a review is a verified real person.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, reviews are so important for businesses, especially small businesses. So on Locorum, first of all, they're hard to get sometimes. So when you work on Locorum, anybody that hires you through the platform is guaranteed to give you a review. So you're guaranteed a review every single time you get a customer there. Second, the most important thing is that all of our customers are verified. So when they get the card, we actually verify that they're a real person and that they've actually worked with your business. So it's I don't want to say it's impossible, but it's almost next to impossible to leave a fake review on Locorum.
That is wonderful. And so small businesses can get in touch with you to become part of this community, and just a regular person who's looking for services, tell them what's the steps that they need to go through to become a part of this? Just as easy as the business, Jennifer. It's simple. You just jump on locorum.ca. You can browse hundreds of different service providers on the platform. And then you just contact them through through Locorum. There's a nice little easy contact button.
You can call or message them through the platform. And it's as easy as that.
That's amazing. So one last thing, because I need to send this plug to your way, is that you were a recipient of an award from Tech Alliance. Is that correct?
Yeah, Tech Alliance has been awesome to us. We won the one of the Innovator of the Year awards for last year from Tech Alliance, which was a great jumpstart for our business.
Wonderful. Well, congratulations. Amazing idea. As a small business owner, I am going to be in touch with you because this is just phenomenal. And thank you for all that you do.
Awesome. We look forward to hearing from you. Thanks so much for having us. Appreciate it.
Take care.
You too.
Hi everyone, my name's Ranger M. I love to knowledge share, and that's just what I'm going to do with you. So come on, let's go learn with Ranger M.
Jean-Marie! Fire! The neighbor's farm is on fire. It's almost to the road. It's heading for us.
Help me get the animals out of the barn.
The fire's getting closer.
I'm on the horse.
The house is burning.
Get out to the river. Get up.
Can't leave everything. Careful! Don't fall.
Come on, we have to hurry.
Hurry! There's the river. We're going to make it. I can't swim.
Yes, you can.
Hurry! Hurry!
You must get in.
I can't.
Watch out for Spark.
His hair's on fire.
Keep their hair wet.
In May 1870, fires raged along the Saguenay River for more than 150 kilometers, destroying land and lives. One family survived by dousing themselves all night against the searing heat. One family, among the thousands whose resourcefulness and courage shaped the character of this land.
Welcome back. Our next guest is very special to me. She is a naturopathic doctor with the biggest heart of anyone I've met in the field before. She played a huge role in my healing journey and wants to provide people who do not have the financial resources with the same gift of healing. Let's meet Dr. Caitlin Butler Birmingham. Welcome back to the show, Caitlin.
Thank you. I'm happy to be back.
Well, I'm happy you're here. Oh my goodness. So just as a reminder, a refresher for people, please tell us about naturopathic care.
Okay, so very similar to an experience where you're like, oh, I really need to go to the doctor to get this checked out. That's what a lot of naturopaths are for people. That's their primary care physician, which means that it's your first point of contact when you're trying to figure out, what health issue is going on, or if you've got a new concern. Naturopathic medicine really shines on the preventative side. So if you're thinking like, hey, I really want to improve my health now so that down the road I feel amazing, and into later years, that's where naturopathic medicine really shines.
Mm-hmm. And what exactly is naturopathic medicine?
So naturopaths, similar to medical doctors, have an area of focus generally. You have those that have just like a general practice, and then others like myself, my focus is in sports medicine, insomnia, and chronic stress. So finding the right naturopath for you sometimes involves doing some free consults, which we all offer. But some of the tools that we might use are herbs, supplements, acupuncture, massage, that type of thing.
Yeah, definitely. Because I know you said that you do a lot of prevention, but I know when I first met you, I was falling apart. And, and through acupuncture and herbs and different things like that, it really got me on the right path. And so I will forever be grateful for that. But not everybody has the resources to necessarily be able to go to a naturopath. And so you have created a charity to help with that. Can you share?
Yes, for sure. Absolutely. And It is true. Naturopathic medicine is an out-of-pocket cost if you don't have a health spending account or benefits. And that makes it really difficult for a large number of Canadians to access. So it's been on my mind for a long time to create this charity. It's called Naturopathy for All. We're a nonprofit Canadian organization and accessible to all Canadians. And what we do is we pay for the naturopathic care. So they can choose any naturopath across Canada, and the organization will fund their treatment plan. So, if you need lab work done, or you need multiple visits, or you need to spend money on supplements, you can use the funds that we provide for that.
Such an amazing, amazing thing to do. And so how can somebody access that if they say, I would love to be able to be the recipient of this?
Mm-hmm. So we're accepting online applications at naturopathyforall.com. And if you don't have access to internet or email or whatnot, then absolutely you can give us a call at 226-884-4988 as well.
Perfect. And so in order to be able to do this, you need to have some money. So tell us about some fundraisers that are going on.
Yes. So we just closed our silent auction, which has been amazing. And I think we will end up running that every March. So that was very exciting because we could pay for 2 people to have their full treatment plan paid for. And we're looking ahead to June to have a summer event. So we're going to have a DJ, we're going to have Sweet and Spicy is going to be there. So they do soca dancing. So we're going to have some of that. We're also going to have some food trucks and some vendors. So it'll be a great event. And we're just going to have it in June, and stay tuned on our social to find out the exact date.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Caitlin. It's really an amazing thing to do, because there's a lot of people who wish they could access naturopathic care and they're not able to. So this is wonderful. Thank you so much. Anything that Londoners can do to support the charity?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we're always looking for donors, because that's wonderful too. So coming on to our website, naturopathyforall.com is part of that, as well as even just coming to our events and supporting that way.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Well, that's a wrap. Thank you for joining me today, and please contact our guests and get involved in the various opportunities that are waiting for you. And at the very least, please go visit them on social media and share their pages with your networks. I look forward to being here again with you next week, and ask that you please like, comment, and share this episode with your friends. Be well and take care.
Call the Rogers TV viewer response line, email us, or connect with us on social media.
Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Mario Elia, and I'm the host of a new show here on Rogers TV that we're calling Keeping London Healthy with Dr. Mario. I'm a local family physician here in London, and I'm very excited to be working with Rogers TV on this new format, which will give us an opportunity to explore all sorts of topics related to medicine and health. So tune in Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. We'll see you then.